Alright, so we should be live on Facebook, live on YouTube. So today I'm going to I want to talk to you about a program which is this looks really shady, guys. It just looks really shady. You know, now that BitConnect is down, and now all these other lending programs are down, it's like something's just itching to take its place, right? There's always like a big scam that everyone kind of gets suckered into. Before it was BitConnect, and then it went to Devor, and then that sort of quickly faded away very quickly after BitConnect shit itself. But it's always like there's got to be this new program that people are going to join because it's the latest and greatest, and people can make fast money from it, and people just love that shit, and they know that it's a possible scam, but they still join it, right? And it still gets people. The people that I really find hilarious are the dumbasses that get involved in BitConnect, then that fails, and they get involved in Devor Coin or some other stupid lending program. This is the pure definition of stupidity on steroids. When you fail at one lending program scam and then you go to the next one. I mean, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna name these people. All right. Again, these people are going to be like, I'm just going to bring them across in a nice way, and then you guys can make your own decisions. All right. So I'm just going to tell facts on the backgrounds of these people, and then I'm just gonna let you guys just decide what whether you guys want to be a part of it or not. I'm just simply stating facts and bringing it to people's attention, because people need to know this stuff. It just happens to be that these guys at the front, and just like all these people that were in BitConnect, right? All the figureheads that were in BitConnect, now they're the ones that are going to court because they're the ones that were pushed it the hardest. When it became a scam, well, guess what? They came after them. So let's I'll do that last. All right. So again, this is not saying this is a scam. It could be a possible scam. Like everything that looks like it could be, but the way they're doing it is very, very yeah. Anyway, I'll let you guys decide what it is. So hey Steve, hey Peng, hey David. But first of all, let's just go to. I did a post yesterday on Gigawatt. All right, Gigawatt's over, done and dusted. You can't join that thing. You needed to join when when it was at the ICO, and you can't get into that thing now because Gigawatt sold tokens, and they had machines, and then you had to buy machines, and then you had to buy tokens. Now, what would happen is with Gigawatt, that's gone, but there's two other ICOs that are coming up, right? So this is going to give you an opportunity. So when you purchase tokens, you're going to get a share of the revenue, because what's this token will represent certain hash power, right, in their whole facility, and when you buy the tokens, you're going to get. It's like bit like cloud mining in a sense, but it's far better return on in cloud mining, because cloud mining is just not it's almost getting to a point where it's just not feasible. I mean, you're gonna have to wait a year and a half or over a year before you even see a return, and it's getting harder and harder. So these are at ICO stage, so they are risky. In my opinion, they are these guys are legit. All right. Now I did a video on this the other day. All right. There's no links. I'm not shilling this stuff. I'm just bringing it to your attention. There's no even any links. So whether you join this or not, it's not going to make any difference for me. There's no kickback for me. All right. So this is one that was the Ambit mining. So which is basically, they built a 1 megawatt facility, and now they're just doing an ICO to build their 20 megawatt facility. All right, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to get your tokens are going to give you a return. For example, here, 10,000 investment token is going to give you 13,000 back per year, and then this is it over a 5-year plan. So if you invest 10,000, they're saying that the possible return could be 90,000 after total return of 6.97 Bitcoin. If the price of Bitcoin is 10, let's say the price of Bitcoin is 10,000. I mean, you're only getting back 69,000 after 5 years, so you're only getting 13,000 back a year, which is not that great, but it's better than cloud mining. All right, so this is the first one here. These guys are based in EU, and if you look at the ICO here, they've also got advisors, all-star advisors. They got the CEO of Spectre. They got Chief Financial Officer of Qtum, Chief Technical Officer of Hacken. I mean, these guys are all big companies, right? So they got reputable advisors. They've got technical guys. They got quite a big team. And again, you know, there's a lot of money invested in this project, because they first started with a 1 megawatt facility, and then their community, this guy here, Becca, was doing YouTube videos, and then people wanted to send their machines into this facility, and they ran out of room. So the only way to expand faster is to have an ICO, and then that's what the community said, launch an ICO. So now they're going to a bigger facility with 20 megawatt. So this is risky. You have to do your own homework, but this one here, I think this could be a possible one. I have not invested in this yet. The pre-sale is coming soon. You can get on the whitelist. I'm thinking about investing in this. I haven't invested yet. I'm still just looking at it, so I've still got some more time. But this is a better option than cloud mining, all right? But you got to look at the read through the white paper and read the T's and C's. Join their Telegram group before you invest any money, because you have to do your due diligence on this stuff. You don't want to invest in it. Hey Hamid, and you know, out that there could be an issue somewhere down the track. So this is what I'm saying: do your due diligence on it. But this is if you get in the ground floor with this stuff, you know, you're going to get returns far better than cloud mining. So this is the first one, all right? Ambit at ambitmining.io. The ICO starts soon. You can get on the whitelist. Do your due diligence, all right? Don't just join or invest in it and you don't know what you're doing. The second one too is this one here. It's called Terra Miner Online. All right, so these guys here, these guys are the real deal. All right, they're Russian. They've been in several blockchain conferences, and what they're doing is very similar to Ambit, but these guys did it first. It's just that their ICO is very slow. They've only raised $1.8 million, which is pretty slow for an ICO. This one's come in after, so this has actually come out first. So they already sold their tokens for the first facility. They call TM1. Now the tokens are going to sell for TM2. And what these guys do is they use a different method. They use liquid cooling. I think in the first ICO they had air cooled, and then in the second ICO they had liquid cooling. All right. So what they do is they buy these chips, these chipsets directly from the manufacturer, and then they immerse them into these custom-made kind of like vats of liquid cooling, and then so it's basically like if you take a Bitmain machine, you pull it all apart, you put all the hash boards, all the chipsets inside water cooling, then that's what these guys are doing, right? So they're gonna it gives you better performance. It lowers the power consumption, and it lowers the temperature of these things, and they perform at high much better. And the benefit with Terraminer is, again, your actual tokens represent so much hash power in the facility. So you're buying the hash power, very similar to cloud mining, but it's just a much better return on investment, right? So if you go and look at the projected profitability per year, let's just do the thing again, $10,000. You know, in the first year, you're making about 15,000 back. Then the second year, you're making about 30,000, and in the third year, you're making about 45,000. So all up about 90,000 over 3 years. If you invest 10,000, that's over 3 years though. One TM2 equals 1 mega hash. All right. So this is script. This is a script miner, which is this is Litecoin. All right, script miner. So they're gonna mine multiple, but the one they're doing mainly is Litecoin. So yeah, these guys, do your research on these guys. These guys are also, I reckon these guys are also fairly good. Let me go and show you. Let's have a look here. Why these guys, I think these guys are legit, is because even though, you know, you think, oh, they're from Russia, right? No offense, but you know, every time something comes up and they're from Russia, it's kind of questionable. Where is it? The ICO. Okay, here it is. Here. It did have a maybe it's in frequent asked questions. So they have their business address here, but they've also got their they actually stated all their bank accounts, and there was about 10 different bank accounts in all different banks, and where the money is going from. I just can't find it. It's on this site, but yeah, I was quite taken back because they disclosed a lot of information. Maybe it's in the white paper, but it's actually on the site somewhere. They actually disclosed all their personal details, the banking information. Yeah, it was quite in depth. So this is it here. They put it in these containers and they can move them. They can scale. These are these liquid cooling things I was talking about. Cheap electricity. That's it there. See, so they put these. What they do is they take the fans off these things. So these ant miners or these script miners, they take the fans off them and then they immerse them in liquid cool. As you can see, what they're doing there. All right, it just makes them a lot more efficient. So they use cooling, so there's no dust. They run more efficiently. They can overclock them and get better performance out of them. So yeah, I think there's their company details. They're in Bulgaria. They're based in Bulgaria. So yeah, I think that these guys are also fairly good, and the ICO is just hasn't raised much at all because maybe people are just not into these type of mining kind of ICOs. Again, I haven't invested in this one yet, but I'm thinking about doing it. Again, do due diligence and see. So you can see that they were at Singapore blockchain conference. Now they're going to go to Bitcoin Russia, Zurich, London. So these are the you know, roadshow things that they've already attended. So they're not they're definitely not hiding themselves. They've definitely put themselves out there. But again, you know, this all requires due diligence. But you know, if you get into these things early, they can give you a residual income for years and years to come. And so, you know, it's just something to look at anyway. So these are the two I was talking about, Ambit and Terraminer. All right. Again, do your due diligence. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Do not just blindly invest and don't know why you're investing. And don't invest in it and then come and see me later. If you take an L on it, I'll be like, well, did you do your research? You know, if you take an L, it's likely that I'll be taking an L on it too. So yeah, these are the two ICOs with the cloud mining. These are better options, right? Because with Gigawatt, I had to buy the machines. These you don't have to buy the machines. You're just going to get a return on the tokens, and the purchase tokens are going to give you a return on the tokens that you purchased, like a residual kind of thing, right? The Terraminer, I think they start paying in April, so next month they're going to start paying. Yeah, but you got to read the white paper and get into the technical specs. So that's the two that I was talking about in this post, all right? Which was yeah, it's just not. It's getting harder, Richard. It's just getting harder. It's like, you know, it's like anything. Oh, okay. The first one was liquid cool as well. All right, Steve. I think that this is a good project. You know, I waited too long for Gigawatt, but you know, Gigawatt was just pain in the butt, but it's making me money every day now. And if I was to pick either this one, Ambit or Terraminer, I would go for the Terraminer. Simply because they got a big team, and they've already done one facility. These guys too, they've also built a they've already built one facility. Now they're going to second facility. So these are both actually good projects, you know, with already have working models, and they already have you know, a good team behind them. They put themselves out there. So I don't see these as a scam at all. I see these as actually legit. Just to see how they, you know, they could have issues through the development process, like with Terraminer, with Gigawatt. They had problems with the logistics and the problem building and getting all the certifications. With Terraminer and with Ambit, it's a different deal because they're not based in US. They can just basically put these things up, and they're, you know, they're basically up and running. So this Becker guy, that's the CEO of Ambit, I've been watching him for the last 6 months on YouTube, and he seems like a very straight up legit guy. You know, he was even saying the same sort of things that I was saying that, you know, not trying to bag Genesis out, but saying that it's not a good deal. You know, the only time that you would have made the most money with Genesis was in the beginning. Now it's just not, you know, because too many people are now got their fingers in the pie, and the demand is there, so they raise the prices up. It's not as profitable. All right. So anyway, that's those two. Now that I've got these out of the road, right? I'm going to deliver this in a orderly, quarterly fashion, without being too negative. I just want to so you guys can make your own minds up, and I'm not trying to say that this is a scam. I'm just saying it's just got warning signs all over it, you know, and you know, and do I need to remind people? I said in I think it was June or July 2016, I put up a video on YouTube, and I said BitConnect is a scam, and I got a lot of hate, right? Now I'm not saying this is a scam. All I'm saying is that there is a lot of warning signs. The people behind it are very questionable. The people that are promoting it are very questionable. And it just seems all just too shady to me, and it's like you see all these scam programs come and go, and you just see it, and they, you know, all these scam programs, they're all different. They all come in different packages, different sizes, right? They all come in different colors. They're all packaged up different ways, but they all have this thing about them, right? That you can just tell they just look shady, right? They just look shady, and this is my opinion. This is just one of them because of the people that are pushing it. All right. And you'll probably see this blasted all over Facebook. You get emails about it, whatever. All right. So make your own decision. Again, do your due diligence on it. Try to deliver this stuff in a without being too negative, and just do due diligence on it. Is all I'm saying. Okay. And you guys know I don't know. I don't do programs, so I already made my mind up on this, but I'll try not to be too biased. So this is the program I'm talking. It's getting shilled all over the freaking Facebook and emails, and it's getting shilled by many big promoters, and I'm going to name them in a second. All right. So this is the program. It's called Crypto World Evolution Trade. Now, in my opinion, I would stay away from this, but then again, this is just my opinion. Do due diligence. So what it is, it's a software platform that specializes in automated crypto trading. We improve the performance of your trades by giving you access to our systems, automatic and semi-automatic instant trading. So, you know, whether they step around the security issue or whatever, you know, that's questionable, but we'll see. All right, we'll see. So, yeah, it just seems really shady. Hang on, let me just I just gotta black something out for a second. Sorry, guys. Just seems really shady, and I'll tell you why. Right. So these are the guys that are pushing this thing, all right? So, you know, same old shit. This is their MO. This is their bread and butter. This is how these guys get paid, right? They do the same shit. 6 months ago was something else. 6 months, and again, I've done this in the past. Don't get me wrong, but I know that these guys have promoted scams in the past. They've stopped paying, and they continue to do it. They know it's a scam. The past programs have been scams. They know it's a scam, right? And then they just wipe their fingers, wipe their hands, and go, "Oh, you know, you guys should have done your due diligence, right?" But hey, join up to here's my link. Join up. You know, here's my link. Join up. You know what I mean? So let's start from right to left. All right. So again, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I can. So this guy here, Angoa, this is a proven 8-figure scammer. Right, he made his millions of dollars through scamming people. Right, this guy is documented proof. This is not being unbiased. This is actually documented proof that this guy is a scammer. Right, he's hated in the Indian community. Right, and you probably remember him best from Click Intensity. He also launched his ad cash after the other ones had failed, and he'd scammed them. But the big one was Cornomia. Right, and this was a fake mining program that was just all digits on the screen, and people would invest, and then, you know, they would bring other people into investing. He even had fake figure puppets, which were front men that, you know, posed as CEOs of the thing. Just a total joke and shenanigans. And he also promoted BitConnect. I mean, geez, I wonder why that was a surprise. So this guy, just go and Google his name. All right. Again, this is all facts. I'm just trying to be as diplomatic as possible, but I can't really be diplomatic with this guy because he's a known scammer. He's very distinguishable because he's got this little dent in the middle of his nose, and this is the thing. You just want to punch him right in the middle of the nose because he scammed a lot of people and he's hurt a lot of Indians, and they just want to punch him out. But anyway, that's just, I guess, their opinions. So, you can just go and Google this guy's name. He's all over YouTube and Facebook. This is him here. All right. Known scammer, guys. Known scammer. He's on Facebook. He scammed everyone out of Cornomia. All right. So now he's promoting this program. Now let's get over to our next feathered friend. to his left, which is Simon Stepsis. We all know good old Simon, right? Everyone knows Simon Stepsis, millionaire, made his money through scams. Again, you know, this is all documented proof. I'm just, you know, it's hard to be diplomatic with this guy because he's made millions of dollars, but the way he's done it is very questionable. Right? We all know him through MAP. We all know him through Banners Brokers and BetRobot, right? BetRobot was one that, you know, people think that he actually was the mastermind behind BetRobot. Now, there's no documented proof, but, you know, all of a sudden, oh, I'm not paying. It's not paying now. You know, I mean, I remember seeing the things in that Telegram group. Oh no, this, and people, oh, it's going to come back 6% per day. Come on, be real. So just again, you know, I'm not saying nothing that is not true. Just go to Tara Talks, and it has a history of this guy. Again, no one's 100% polished. Okay, even myself. You know, I'm saying no one's 100% polished. But this guy here is promoted scam after scam after scam after Ponzi, and we know him as, you know, MPA, not MPA, MAP, Empower Network. You know, what happened to MAP? Tell me what happened to MAP. You know, when the money was seized, the $68 million in MAP, and, you know, through the subsidiary or something, took a control of the funds, right? He was the biggest promoter of MAP. You can't tell me that he knew what was going on, that he had inside information. So that $68 million is gone. Where did that money go? I don't know. You know, so people just move on to the next thing, you know. So, again, I'm not making any of this stuff up. Just go and type in Simon Stepsis scam into Google, and you'll see this #1 article, Tara Talks, and, you know, it's all documented. All right. So first of all, we got this guy Anchor. Then we got Simon Steps. Again, this is just facts. Okay. This clown in the middle, I don't know who he is. He's probably a nice guy, so I won't call him a clown. I'm sorry, for calling you a clown. Well, to hang out with these guys, you probably are a bit of a clown. But anyway, why would you put your face to these guys? Why would you even hang out with them? Anyway. And this guy, oh, Ari, there's Ari, has our friend Ari, which I think Ari, out of all these guys, he's the nicest guy. I think Ari is a nice guy. His heart's in the right place. But then, how many foul programs does he keep on emailing you and tell you to join? Hey, you know, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. What happened to Crypto Trade Capital? This was a no-brainer, right, Ari? So they're not going to scam you. So again, you know, Ari, I think he's a nice guy. I like him, but he just keeps on promoting scam after scam after scam. All right, and people still follow him. So this is their MO, guys. This is their deal, right? They need people like you to join these scams, right? So then you can keep on feeding their pocket, right? This is how it works. It's an inner circle, right? And the higher it is, the less people are in it, right? So these people are bringing their downlines by the thousands, right? These people have got tens and thousands of people following them, and they'll bring them into this new program here, right? And they'll get paid, all right? So that's pretty much the skinny on it, guys. That's the skinny on it. That's what's going to happen. So this is just nothing but, in my opinion, it's just nothing but garbage. Right, you're gonna pay $500 for a pack or whatever, 2,000. Again, this is just my opinion. This is not anyone else's opinion. You know, I could be wrong, I could be right. But again, you know, these guys are going to be promoting this program. Well, I know that this for a fact that these two guys are, and I suspect that this guy too here on the right hand side, Anchor. I mean, why wouldn't he promote it, right? Because they're all buddies, right? So, you know, I know Ari's promoting it, and I think Stepsis is also promoting it. So, you know, my guess is Anchor is going to promote it as well, because it's easy money to them, right? So this is what I'm saying. If you do join this program, just all I'm saying is do your due diligence on it. hey, it could be a real program. You know, it could be legit. You know, I could be wrong. You know, I've been wrong in the past. But you know, why would you pay $500 or $2,000 to join some program when you can just go and get the best trading software bot, if you're into bots, online? Just go and get it from the source. All right, and this is what it's called. It's called Has Online Software. Okay, it's called Hasbot, right? And this is the best trading bot software on the market currently. All right, so that's what they're doing. They've probably got some proprietary code or some sort of license with some, not Hasbot, but with one of these trading bots, right? And then they're just going to be printing money, right? And then that's what they do. All right, so whatever community, whatever compensation plan, whatever, right? If it all works out, people make money, great. But just based on, you know, these guys here kind of shilling it, I know that Ari is and Stepsis is. Pretty sure Stepsis is too. With just these guys here, not the middle guy. The guy in the middle, I don't know who the middle guy is, so just leave him out of it. Because I don't know who he is. He's just probably just a dude that's happy to see him, okay? Hey. But, you know, I doubt it. But anyway, we'll keep this guy in the middle out of it. But I know Ari, Stepsis, and Anchor, they, you know, they've been around for the game. These guys know, they know the game, guys. You know, they know how this works. All right, they're not stupid. The more people join these programs, the more money they make. And then they'll just, after 6 months, they'll just join another program. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that based on their record, all right, they have a bad record. But here's the thing, they just keep on doing it over and over again. So they don't care. They don't care. They just keep on, and that's just facts, all right? That's not made up. So people are losing money. I'm bringing people into these programs. I have to share some responsibility. People are joining under me to a link, and then these programs are scamming, like Crypto Trade Capital, right? Ran off people's money, and then you know, and then they just keep on repeating. They just keep on repeating the same thing. This is the sinister thing about it, right? But this guy on the right hand side, he's just a straight up scammer. Anchor, he's just a straight up scammer, proven, right? So, but in my opinion, I think Ari's a nice guy. Okay, he just keeps on promoting scams. Anyway, so there you go, guys. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Again, do your own due diligence. I could be wrong. These people that have joined, that are shilling this stuff, based on their prior, previous backgrounds, you know, it doesn't look good. But again, I could be wrong. So what I'm saying is just do due diligence on it. Just know that I brought it to your attention, right? And in my opinion, I would stay the hell away from this stuff, right? Because you're just playing with fire, all right? And guess what? In 6 months' time, it's going to be something else. And then after that, it's going to be something else. So, exactly, Sangram. You know, this guy here, he upset a lot of Indians. He upset a lot of Indians, right? This guy here, we know, you know, the guy I was talking about before, Anchor, right? He's a known scammer. Exactly, Nessie, exactly. So, I'm just trying to bring this to your attention and intention. I'm just trying to bring this to your attention, and then you guys, whoever can listen, want to listen to me, can listen to me. If you don't, you don't, right? But I'm pretty sure that, for one, right, if these guys are promoting or shilling something, I would steal that F away from it. Now, this program could be a good program. Who knows? Are these people really behind it? I mean, who knows? Are they just figuremen like Anchor's last program, where he just had puppets. He just had a puppet CEO pretending to be a CEO when he was pulling the strings. So these guys are on the website and the corporate team, are they real people? They could possibly be real people. I don't know. But with these guys pushing it, still stay the hell away from it. It's just my opinion, all right? So go and Google this stuff. Go Google Anchor. Go Google Simon Stepsis. Ari is a nice guy, but he just keeps on leading his people into scams. I don't know why people are following him. But, you know, he's making great money out of Philippines. Buys his missus a house and, you know, whatever. Okay? Lives a good lifestyle. So good on him. You know, good on him. But, so that's just my opinion on it. All right? I would just, again, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to let people know about this stuff. And you guys can, you know, do your due diligence. Just go to Google and type their names in and type in scam under it, and you'll see that Simon Stepsis, and same with Anchor Wall, or I don't know his name. You'll see their past, right? So that's I'm just doing a community announcement here. I'm doing a community service for those people that watch this video. They can go do their due diligence, as well as do your due diligence as well. Do your due diligence on Terra Miner and Ambit mining. All right. Also, there's no links. I'm not giving out any links or nothing. There is referral links for Terra Miner, but I mean, I'm not going to even bother, right? Because that's just that's just not what I do. You know, I'm just here to let people know, deliver the information, and then you guys can then just do what you want with it, right? But I'm just sick and tired of these bastards promoting this crap, right? And no one's got the balls to say anything about it, right? And they just keep on repeating the same shit. In 6 months' time, give this program 6 months' time, and it'll be gone. They would have made their money. Then they'll be shilling something else in 6 months' time. They never stick to one thing, right? They keep on. They need some new thing. They need to shill something new. See, that's their whole caper, right? This is their whole way they make money online. They shill something, and then once everyone gets in, they can't make any more money. The program gets old, and they come and shill something else, right? Some of the stuff they know that people are not going to make money, but they still shill it. They don't care. This is their caper. That's how they roll. All right? So just understand what's going on, and they need sheep. They need you to join their garbage so then they can make money. Like I said, it's a small group at the top, and guess what? You're not at the top. Your role is to give them money. This website here is just nothing but, in my opinion, just bullshit. And it's just designed to get money out of your pocket and put it into their pocket, right? So these guys, these guys, this photo I just showed you before, they're the ones shilling it, right? That's what they're doing, right? And they need you, sheep, to do your job so they can make more money. That's how this whole thing works. The people at the top make all the money, and the little old you that's struggling from your day job, that you go, oh, I want to put this 500, you know, this looks real. It came from a friend because he recommended it, and he knows he's been on their list for a long time, you know, and I trust my friend, and yet you trust your friend, so then you join, but your friend has no freaking clue over who these guys are. They just open up an email and they want to make the commission. So it's the blind leading the blind, right? And that's how it all works. And then once these people get burnt, then there'll be newbies come along. They'll get burnt, and then the recycle repeats. And at the top, these guys keep on getting paid, right? Pushing and shilling their bullshit programs, right? And 6 months later, don't get me wrong, 6 months later, you're going to see another bullshit program, right? Mark my words, right? BitConnect's gone. People need something else to gamble. People need something else to put their money into, right? They don't want to actually do any work. They want to make money the easy way. This fantastic bot is going to make them millions of dollars. All they need to do is just turn it on. I mean, come on, guys. Just get real, guys. So, with that said, I hope you found this video informative. Do your due diligence. I'm sure that these guys have a good intentions, right? The only intention they have is to get money out of your pocket into theirs. That's their intention. And once they can't stop doing it in this program, they'll stop and do it in another program. And the cycle repeats, right? And you're the one that has to do your part, because you're the sheep and you're following the shepherd, all right? And you will not make money doing that, all right? You'll not make money doing that. If you are continuously a follower, you'll not make money doing that, all right? So I hope this opened your eyes to some things. I hope you take my advice, but then again, if you don't, that's all right too, right? So with that said, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.